Got a white boy on my roster, he be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday like, what's doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay, hope you have a good day. I'ma see you by 8:50. Then I told him, you treat me so well. He said, cash out for sale. Matter of fact, scratch that, I'ma see what's that just cause you fine as hell.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you to NADULA Hair for sponsoring this video. So today I'm going to be installing another glueless unit. You lot know I love glueless units, no glue. Thank you. So first we have some Bye Bye Knots lace tape. Then we had a little goodie bag that had a few bits and bobs in there. So starting off with the goodie bag, we had some wig caps and we have some melt bands and some cute pink nails. So first of all, I was taking the wig out of the plastic. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first took it out, I was really shocked by how plucked and bleached it actually is. Usually they say plucked and bleached and you still have to go over it and pluck it and bleach it. But look how bleached the knots are. Like you can literally see how plucked and bleached the knots are. So I was really surprised and happy with that. So this is the wig just on my head, kind of just looking around, seeing if there's any work I need to do. Making sure that it actually is plucked and bleached and it looks correct on your head, because a wig can look plucked and bleached off head, then when you put it on it looks very dense. So just checking it out, seeing what it looks like. This is me just showing you guys how plucked it actually is. Like I really didn't need to do any work. One thing about me, I'm gonna blow you little kisses, but yeah. Next I'm just playing around with the hair, fluffing it out. Now this is where I start to prep the wig. So I start by doing the middle part, and this is the only prep that I did. Like the only prep I did for the wig was making sure it was flat and to my liking. So I'm just making the middle part down the middle, making sure that's in the center, and just double checking that it's nice and straight, because my middle parts need to be straight. So thank you. After that, I just part the hair down the sides, but where I'm parting, I'm just making sure to part out the frontal. So everything that is on the left and the right side at the front is a part of the frontal. So is a part of the lace and not a part of the hair that's sewn to the wig cap, and you'll see why in a second. So I just part out a small section and then I pin the rest back up, and then I get my wax stick and begin to put down a few few strokes, I don't know what to call it, but a few of these down of the wax stick, and then I'm just going in and hot combing it. But as you can see, I'm angling the hot comb to make sure that the back of the hot comb is actually pressing onto the hair, making sure that it's nice and flat. And I just go in and do this all the way till I get to the middle part basically. But when I'm doing it, I make sure to do it in small sections, especially with curly hair, just because it's more puffier than straight hair and it kinks up a lot quicker even if you've hot combed it. So I just make sure to go in with really small sections, pressing the hot comb and the back of the hot comb onto the hair, and I make sure to apply enough wax but not too much to where it looks like really oily. I just do the same thing until I get to the top and to the middle part. So wax, hot comb in small sections. Once my hair is nice and flat, I go in with some bronzer just to make sure that the lace matches my skin perfectly. Where it is glueless, not all the time it matches your skin perfectly, so I'm just going in with a little bit of bronzer, and where it is glueless, that glue gives it an extra melt that you're not going to be able to get unless you want to use glue. And in my case, you guys already know I'm allergic to glue, so I prefer to just match the lace to my skin and keep it moving. So I'm just putting down some bronzer, matching it to my skin, looking in the different mirrors, making sure that it's perfect. here I'm just detangling the hair, sectioning it off and detangling it. I like to comb out the hair and make it really bushy before I spray water and add mousse, just because it makes the curls pop a little bit more and it's more defined. This hair was so soft, like I'm not even gonna lie, this hair was really, really soft. Usually when I have curly hair, even when it's brand new, it's still a bit knotted and matted and whatever, but this hair was really, really soft and it hot combed very well. As you can see, look how flat it is compared to how it looked in the beginning. So here the hair's all nice and combed out, and again I'm blowing kisses because I literally have issues, but the hair was so soft, like you can literally see me running my fingers through it. There's no kinks, bumps, nothing, even though it's curly hair. I really love full bouncy curly hair. Like I'm not really a fan of like the really, really wet look, but yeah. So here I'm just showing you guys how nice and flat it is, how plucked it is as well, and how bleached it really is. So here I have my water, and then I also have my argan oil mousse, and I like to use this mousse because it doesn't go hard and crunchy like the other mousses. The mousse that you use really matters because I'm not trying to have curly hair and then it's all crunchy, it doesn't move, it doesn't flow, nothing. This is the mousse that I use in all my wigs as well. So here I'm just spraying the hair, but as I'm spraying I'm also detangling, and I kind of do this throughout all the sections. Spray with water, detangle and add mousse, and I make sure to also target the ends. You don't want the top to be nice and defined and flow, within the ends are bushy and crunchy and hard. So I make sure to go in that cycle. Me rubbing the mousse in between my hands like this, it really doesn't do anything, doesn't make a difference, it doesn't activate it or warm it up. I just feel like it does in my brain. In my head, I just feel like when I do this, it makes it a bit thicker, which means it lasts longer, which is absolutely false, but in my head it's true, so I'm going to continue doing it. So here I'm just spraying the hair with some water to lock all the moisture in, and then I am done. So this is what it looks like. Well, okay, putting it forward. This is what it looks like when the hair is all nice and defined and it's given the wet look. It looks really nice and shiny. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I don't usually like the wet look, but I really, really liked how this looks on me. I don't usually like it, but I really, really like this one. As you can see, the hair is nice and shiny, and detangling before spraying the water makes a huge difference, and taking your time and making sure that the product goes all the way to the ends of the hair. As you can see, the hair looks exactly the same from the root all the way to the ends of the hair. Nice and defined, shiny, curly. Look at me feeling myself. The hair looks really, really nice on me, I'm not gonna lie. Again, blowing kisses. Where I've added extra mousse to the top, I'm hot combing, so once it dries, it stays right where I want it. Now, if you like your hair at the wet look stage, this is exactly how the hair will come out. Nice, defined, curly, shiny, really, really soft as well. As you can see, I'm not trying to drag my fingers through it, otherwise it will become bushy, but you can see the ends are really, really defined. And again, no glue, no spritz, completely glueless. I like my hair on the puffier side, the dry side, so I'm just using my Shark 5-in-1, and I'm using the diffuser attachment. So I add on the attachment, then I just turn it to the blow dryer mode. I just turn it so it's like a blow dryer basically, and with the attachment on, I just make sure to go really deep into the roots of the wig just to make sure that it's nice and dry, because I did drench it in water and you don't want it to dry and have like a smell. So I'm making sure to also get the ends, make sure everything has dried the same so it looks the same once it's done, again while making sure to get the cap of the wig so that it's nice and dry on my scalp. And this is exactly the results that I was after. On the dry side, not too bushy but still defined, and I just love it on me. Again, thank you NADULA Hair for sponsoring this video.
Got a white boy on my roster, he be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday like, what's doing, babe, let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay, hope you have a good day, I'ma see you by 8:50. Then I told him, you treat me so well. He said, cash out for sale. Matter of fact, scratch that, I'ma see you a stack just cause you fine as hell.